Welcome to the Kelley Rosano channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Taurus, April 2013. Taurus, you've been doing a lot of internal work, a lot of processing, a lot of work behind the scenes. And this will continue through April because you are in your 6-week cycle. Up until our birthday, we are in a cycle that we are closing out the last year. So 6 weeks before our birthday, we get all the tests and initiations of the last solar year. And then on our birthday, which is the most sacred day of the year, we get the new light for the new year. You can read all about it on solar return charts on my website and what this means for you. So if your energy's low, if you're feeling like, oh, just been confronting a lot of my own shadow, we all do this right before our birthday. We have the new moon in Aries on April 10th, and this is also highlighting it for you because Aries is 12 signs from Taurus. So you're in this incubation time right now where you're doing a lot of work behind the scenes, you're doing a lot of work on yourself, you're doing a lot of processing, cleansing, clearing, and releasing. I have a meditation I've included. The link is below, all about cleansing and clearing the negatives and empowering us. And the link is below. You can go to my website and use that meditation. So this is a wonderful new moon in Aries. You may not be feeling it as much because whenever anything happens in the 12th house, it happens on a subconscious or unconscious level. So we're not always consciously aware of the benefits of the energies because that area of our life is hidden from us, hidden from view. Now, Pluto retrogrades April 12th through September 20th. And Pluto has been working the area of your life that has to do with your belief system, what you believe, your paradigm. This is another subtle energy, and it's not like you're going to wake up and go, whoa, I'm really feeling Pluto today. You may not. Pluto is in Capricorn, which is a sister sign to you, which harmonizes with you. But this has more to do with your evolution. Like what you believed when you were younger, and now this is what you believe today because you're evolving. You're always evolving and growing. So Pluto wants you to really evaluate and evolve your beliefs and see what is serving you or what may be holding you back. Pluto retrograde, like Saturn, can show us our limitations and our blind spots, where we are unconscious in what we are doing. Like when something happens and we go, hey, why didn't I see that? Why didn't I see that? Why didn't I see that? That's because we were subconscious to it or unconscious to it. It's really interesting how these planets, Saturn in Scorpio, Pluto and Capricorn, are showing us our blind spots. The more self-aware you are, the more you can dig deep and use your power, your hidden resources, to create what you want. And for you, it has to do with travel, education, marketing, sales, anything that has to do with broadcasting out into the world, as well as expansion of consciousness for you. So it is about releasing what no longer serves you so that you can be more self-aware, more fully conscious, and more effective in what you're creating. Now, Mercury the Messenger enters Aries on April 13th. The tempo of life and communication will accelerate. But again, for you, it's in the 12th. So you may not be feeling that. Your dreams will be more stimulated. Your meditations, your creative time will be more stimulated. Now Venus returns to you on April 15th. And this is great. So now you're going to begin to feel your power. You're going to begin to feel, okay, I'm more consciously aware, I'm more awake, I'm more energized, and I even look better. When Venus is in our own sign, we even look better. So Venus returns to you on April 15th, and this is wonderful. And then the Sun goes into your sign on April 19th. Happy birthday, Taurus. So now we have Venus in your sign, and we have the Sun in your sign. So whatever you've been working on, now you're going to begin to feel your power. Now you're going to begin to feel like, okay, I'm in charge. I can make things happen. I'm ready to move forward. And then Mars enters your sign on April 20th. So I really like this. And then we have Earth Day on April 22nd. So we've got the Sun, Venus, and Mars in your sign, and this is empowering you, this is strengthening you. Mars in our own sign is get up and go. It gives you, because Mars is our drive in life. Venus is what we love and value. Mars is how we go and get it. So now you've got the Sun, solar power, energy in your sign. Your drive, Mars, your drive in your sign. Venus, what you love and value in your sign. Now, Venus does oppose Saturn on Earth Day, April 22nd. Saturn is in the area of your life that has to do with other people. It has to do with your relationships. Saturn has been in this area since October 5th and will be in this area for the next 2 years. So you really are looking at relationships, partnerships, commitments, your obligations there, your responsibilities there, as well as your responsibilities to your life. Because oppositions are awarenesses that come to us from external influences, such as our relationships, our commitments. And so Venus is over here going, but this is what I love and value, and your partner's over here going, yeah, but this is what I need from you. So balance is the key. The middle ground is the key. How can you cooperate, compromise, so that you create that win-win in your partnerships and relationships? Saturn is your duties and responsibilities and commitments, and this is your opportunity to look at what needs to give, what needs to take in this area. Then we have a Scorpio lunar eclipse on April 25th at 6 degrees Scorpio. This is a partial eclipse, but don't let that fool you. Eclipses are the most powerful transit we can experience, and we have 3 in a row. First, we have this Scorpio lunar eclipse on April 25th. Then we have a Taurus solar eclipse on May 9th and 10th, and then we have the Sagittarius lunar eclipse on May 25th. I'll go into the May eclipses in May in the next set of readings for the May ones. But this lunar eclipse is extremely powerful. Eclipses are extra powerful full moons. They are the most powerful transits we can experience. Opposition between the sun and the moon, and Saturn is very much involved here. Mars is there, the Sun is in Taurus, Venus is in Taurus, Pallas Athena is in Taurus, and then it's being opposed by the Moon and Saturn, and then the North Node is there very loosely, but the North Node is in Scorpio, the direction of life we need to go in. So this is a very powerful eclipse for you, and the next one's going to be in your sign, Taurus. So Taurus and Scorpio are major players in the next couple of years. And Taurus is all about security. Scorpio is about evolution, sexuality. Taurus is about sustainability. So it's what others want from you, what you need, what others need. And it's also showing what you need to let go of. So, what do you need to let go of in your relationships? What do you need to bring more of into your life? Maybe there's old patterns that you need to let go of because the South Node is in Taurus, and that's what we need to release. The dragon's tail is in Taurus. That's what we need to release. The dragon's head is in Scorpio. That's the direction we need to go in. And that is about releasing what no longer serves us, releasing what is not good for you in relationships. Taurus is about acquiring, Scorpio is about releasing. Taurus is about what I have, Scorpio is about what others have. So what do you need to release? What is complete for you? Jupiter is in the area of your life that has to do with your resources, and Jupiter is really empowering you to create more wealth, to create more self-esteem, self-worth, self-appreciation. You know, change can be exciting, and the new feeling of breaking into new territory and new directions, new beginnings, that Aries is lighting up for you. And this will be tested at the Scorpio full moon eclipse. Some people are afraid to move forward for fear of loss. Remember that without risk, there can be no gain and no reward. Ask yourself in those moments of fear, you know, what am I afraid of? You know, what really am I afraid of here? Mars is the traditional ruler of Scorpio and Aries, conjunct the sun at the eclipse. Mars is saying to you now, in your sign, no guts, no glory. Mars will give you the courage to boldly go where you have not gone before. Don't allow fear to hold you back and shrink you, because that's what happens to us. As we allow fear to take over, we become smaller and smaller. We do less and less. You are powerful. You are a powerful creator. You create your reality with your thoughts, words, and actions. Now we end April with the sun exactly opposing Saturn, and then on the 28th, and then Mars exactly opposing Saturn on the 30th. This will empower you to make commitments and set boundaries and go for your goals using patience and perseverance. Saturn rewards hard work, integrity, and determination. These oppositions will help you clarify what you need to do to make your plans happen. For instance, perhaps you need partnerships and/or new allies to stay on course. Be open to receive messages from your higher self at the full moon, guiding you on your life path destiny. Igniting you. Okay, so what is your purpose? What is your life purpose? What are you creating? What is your point of brilliance? April can help you clarify these. These are very powerful energies, and the eclipses are going to be coming in your sign now. Right now it's in Scorpio, but next month it's going to be in your sign. Eclipses are the most powerful transits you can experience. It's about releasing the past. It's about releasing what no longer serves you. It's about releasing old beliefs. Remember, Pluto is in that area of your life that has to do with your paradigms, your belief systems. What no longer serves you, it's time to release it and let it go. Scorpio is here to help you do that. Scorpio and Saturn is here to make your commitments real, your partnerships real, but it's also showing you where you are not empowering yourself, or where you are not using your resources wisely. So pay attention to that and use these energies to cut away the fat, cut away the laziness, cut away what no longer serves you, so that what is left is the shining diamond. You light up the stars, all that you are. The Google Dolls. Thank you for listening, Taurus. Thank you for liking and sharing my podcast. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like a session with me, the link is below. Happy birthday. And if you'd like to attend our astrology workshops in Florence, Italy at Sunshine Central, that link is below as well. We're going to have a great time. We'd love to see you there. And until next time, you are victorious.